so much. It's probably going to hit me later on this afternoon or evening. So, yeah. Wow, really. Thank you so much again.
Hashtag break the chef.
Are you really going to? Are you really want to go down this line of hashtag break the chef today? So what we got? We're gonna sweat off the onions and the ginger. We're gonna have a small amount of garlic going in there as well, which I've got in front of me here, which is awesome. We can put that over there. Blueberry yogurt for later. So what we're gonna do? Peel the kitchen. Crowbean, welcome, my friend. I know I spoke to you last night. How are things? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. So what we're currently making is
little
the
bits.
lamb mini burgers, which we're going to do with tomato chutney, which I'm making now. So we've got no sugar in there. We're not adding any granulated sugar, just using the sugars from the tomatoes. We're going to add some crispy onions. We're going to do some pickled cucumber, rosemary yogurt, some spiced onion balls to go with it, garlic crisps, and some rosemary and spiced chips as well to go with it. So got a fair bit to do today, which is great, but we've got plenty of time to do it. So yeah, so I'm going to put grate using, this is a micro pane, guys. You can use this, or you can use a grater. So, you know, I'm going to grate that through. Why do you want to move to America? Basically, my girlfriend's in America, and I want to move out there because I want to live with her. And I want to do this out there for sure. So, well, I miss my girlfriend more than anything. And
Hashtag break the chef.
I really want to be out there with her. I love her to bits. She means a lot to me. So, grated the garlic in there. Just going to put that in the sink. Did you finish the burgers? Fell asleep in my chair. All I could hear was bits, bits, bits.
Holy chef, they got tiny people. Hash little bits.
I did finish the burgers. They're in the fridge. They're not cooked, but they are into little patties. And they're setting in the fridge, my friend. Oh, dear me. Thank you for the bits, guys. You're all a bit hyped today. All a bit hype. So what I'm going to do is dice up this beautiful tomatoes on the chopping board. So why doesn't she move to England?
Spit.
Because we want to be out in America.
Hashtag break the chef. Happy break the chef.
It'll benefit me more being out in America, my friend. I won't be big enough over in the UK. It's just not big enough country for me to be in.
Hashtag break
for what I want to do.
The chef.
And I want to move out there with her. So I love her to bits. So what we're going to do. Dice this up. Loves his girlfriend to bits. Did you hear this guy? Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much for the bits, guys. You're all a bit crazy today. Seriously are. So, I'm just going to dice these tomatoes up. So watch your fingers when you're doing this, guys. Keep your thumb tucked behind your fingers. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. Keep your fingers straight.
You love it to bits, you say. Hashtag break the chef.
I love it. Absolutely amazing. So, what we're going to do is
Chef,
dice the rest of these.
Break. Hashtag.
Chef, the break. Hashtag. What's this? What is this? What is this hashtag break the chef? It's where my lovely community decides to shower me with loads of bits and they decide to break me or throw me subs and donations. As crazy as they are.
I think you were bitten by the love bug.
Oh dear me. Say hello. Thank you guys for the bits. Appreciate it. Thank Thank you for the follows as well, guys. All the follows. Wow, we almost got 400 follows from today. This is insane. It really is. So, right, what we're going to do, pop the tomatoes, they're all diced up now, into the bowl. We're going to pop them in straight into the pan. So, what I'm going to do, switch over. So, let's get these in. Give this a good stir around. And what we're going to do, cook out that garlic and onion, and we're going to add some lovely...
I know you love me, John. D hashtag break hashtag the hashtag chef.
Oh dear me.
Don't spit lil bits. Cheer one lil bits, tiny bits, lil bits, tiny bits. Cheer one lil bits, tiny bits, lil bits, tiny bits, tiny bits, lil bits, tiny bits. Don't spit the bits, lil bits, tiny 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 bits, lil bits.
Thank you, my friend. What we're gonna do? Add some vinegar.
Food looks delicious.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for the comments as well. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're liking the food. So what we're going to do, we're going to add about 50 ml of this vinegar. You're looking at me like, chef's not weighing it out though. I'm pretty much no measurements. I've been using stuff for such a long time, I kind of get an eye for it. So we've got about 50 ml of vinegar in there, give or take. And we're going to top this up with a small amount of water because you're thinking, well, the sugar helps counteract the acidity. Yes. But if you add water to it, it'll help tone it down a little bit. So I've added a small amount of water and we're going to cook this down now, guys. So to turn this down on a low, we're going to let that stew down into a nice chutney. So absolutely delicious. Chef, you going to eat the smoothie or nah? Oh, I'll eat it later on, of course. I've already tasted it though. It's very, very delicious, and yeah, the only reason I'm not eating it is just because, for like, if people come in the channel and they want to see what I've made, it's going to sit here and you guys can actually still see it. So that's why I'm not eating it now. I will eat it later though, for sure, and I've already had a taste of it and it's absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed it, so I'll have the rest of it later on. So yeah, that's the only reason why I'm not eating it. Deprive myself of food so you guys can see it. But yeah, I want you guys to, anyone new who comes in, to see it. So, you know, it's not really good if somebody goes, oh yeah, I've already made it but I've eaten it. And they're going to go, oh, really wanted to see it. But, you know, I've taken pictures as well, which we'll put on the social media site, so whichever it may be, it's all good. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to pop this flour away. Don't need the flour now because we've made our burgers, which is lovely. So the chutney's on now. We're going to let that stew down very slowly. I'm going to turn that right down to a number 2 or quite low bit.
I'm off to bed, chef. It's sea stagnation, by the way, haha. Tell the waifu I said hello and get over here to America soon.
Will do. Sea stagnation, thank you so much for being here, my friend. Thank you for the bits, and it's good having you here. And I will tell the waifu hello from you, sea stagnation. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Have you been to Portland before? I haven't, you know, but we are definitely going over there for sure. From a terrible cook to an actual chef, how often do you ruin a meal? What, currently or before or when I was learning? Currently now. Well, all my streams are pretty much experimental ideas that I come up with. Some of them maybe are like take-ons of certain dishes and stuff, but I don't know. Ask my community more than anything. They'll tell you pretty much how much I mess up, but they're going to say, yeah, he does it all the time. No, I think all the dishes nowadays, I don't know, since I don't really ruin any dishes, to be honest, anymore. When I was learning and learning as a chef, I used to mess up all the time. I think I must have like ruined hundreds and hundreds of pounds of products for sure. But I remember this one day talking about it, to be honest with you. We had 4 lamb shoulders in a pan. They were cooking, confying down in oil on the stove. And I think it was like 4 or 6 shoulders. It was about a good couple of £100 worth of food. And they were confying down. and I was supposed to keep an eye on them, and I totally forgot about them. I forgot to turn the heat down, and we looked in the pan, and they were black. I pretty much got an absolute rollicking for it. So yeah, when I was learning, I messed up a lot of things, but it was great fun for sure. I wasn't laughing at the time. I'm laughing now, but yeah, it was definitely different for sure. But I don't know. Most days now, I don't really mess things up. Even if I do, I'm just like, oh well, maybe I'll have a little tantrum about it. But I'm just like, you know, it's fine. At the end of the day, you got to stay positive, and I think, you know, you got to learn. And even I'm still learning as a person, as a chef. You never stop learning. I think if you think like he's an experienced chef, he can never ever mess up. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm experienced, but I still mess things up now and again, but not as often. Let's just put it that way. So. Oh, that sounds a nightmare. Chef on Viceland with Matty Matheson and Action Bronson would be class. Oh yes.